Right. Settings taken care of, let's get stuck in. Oh, no way.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
How are you anyway, you got that?
We need more! Need help here, Danny! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
We'll see.
Get ready! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Lord begins! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him! Knock him down! Die, you swine!
Oh, got him.
Now you're finished! Got him! Die, you swine!
Come on, Terry, winning.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Conway, move downstairs! We can handle
sound cutting out for anyone else, or is it my headset?
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Godwin, we need more action! Die! Archer, come here! Fuckers! That's it! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! That's it! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! That was close.
Move my mic closer, there we go. Go there.
Knock it down! Take that, you...
I think that's my man.
You won't be able to take another one like that. Slice him up. To me. Get him from behind. I'll kill you, you cunt. Let him have it. You can't get away from me. I'll hack you.
Oh, knock down ladder.
Slice him up the ladder. I'll shoot your head off. Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us. Why not?
Oh, shit.
Fuck. I've been hit.
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Zodius, good evening, I mean.
Everyone to the chopper!
Stick it on mute, McDevy. I've got another stream running another tab so I can get drops.
Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it.
New this, yes.
All we have to do is deliver a letter
Sequel
to
to
Lord
the first
Otto
game,
von
new.
Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Berghoff every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk! You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me. You hear? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
And do you know what? The music so far, Andy, even though I'm only about, what, 10, 15 minutes in, the music is epic. Unbelievable.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
After here.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Oof.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Right, I think these, if it's like the first game, these replies have a bearing on, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Like your stats. So what is your playstyle? Soldier. Like, it's nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armour. He's also infamous for his short temper. Yeah, the pop in. I've noticed that during them cutscenes then, but they are using the in-game engine for the cutscenes and flitting between putting you in the thick of the gameplay and then the cutscenes themselves. But there's no graphical settings on this. It's optimised for Pro, so I heard. It doesn't say Pro Enhanced on the box though, which Dragon Age did. Dragon Age, I think, is the only physical game I've got so far that says it on the box. But they did confirm this was enhanced for Pro, and there's no options to flick between performance or fidelity. Just there's a balance. They've said there's a happy balance between the two, whereas on the Series X and base PS5, there's options I think you can pick, which is strange. So anyway, back to this. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word, and then Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. I mean, I am his bodyguard. I'm going to go with
I'm a
soldier.
soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
So persuasion, you can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues you will have choice of some of the options below that define how you will react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. So speech, you try to handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Charisma, you make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Might, you try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Coercion, you say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. And then dread. When reasoning doesn't work, threats might. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues you'll have several options how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. So choose correctly. By choosing speech, you'll try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills, or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. I'm going to do the middle one. Let me just catch up with chat before I pick a response. It said at when I fired my stream up, Andy, it said at the top that drops were enabled, and on another tab on my my laptop here, I've got another stream running on mute because they've got drops enabled. And if on the title screen as well, if you link your Pros account, or if you scan the QR code on the title screen, I think you get something for your horse on there. Now, there was a code in the box that come with this for a quest called the Lion's Chest, I think it's called. I haven't redeemed that because I've put this game on eBay, because yesterday I got a hot deal pop through to get the gold edition, minus 20%. And that comes with the season pass and all the DLC. So I'm gonna this is going on eBay pretty much. Apart from the fact that the cellophane is off, I haven't used the code in the box, and then I'll get the gold edition and redeem the codes that are in that, and I'll have all the DLC. It was too good to miss. I think it was something like 54 quid. By the time I flog this on eBay, which I've put on eBay for 45, it can cost me a tenner for the season pass and all the DLC.
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Burgov does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery, a sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Yeah, the popping is when it switches to these like cutscenes, even though they're still using the in-game engine, as far as I can tell.
Be cautious. These bandits create mayhem and vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas. Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
So I take it you've got drops for this, Andy. I take it you picked this up.
Hold up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
I thought you'd picked it up with having drop, with you saying you were getting drops. I'm not. Let me pause it while I talk, but I'm not 100% sure that this is your cup of tea anyway, Andy, to be fair, because the one thing this game's got, which some people find irritating, is the need to continually like fix your weapons like Zelda's. Everybody hated the wear and tear on the weapons in Zelda, and the fact that you needed to repair them or replace them all the time. And this has got all that going on. It's quite deep. It's not a fantasy RPG. This isn't. It's a true medieval RPG where you've got to live and you've got to wash, you've got to clean yourself, you've got to eat, you've got to heal yourself, you've got to fix your weapons and all sorts. So it's not going to be everybody's bag, and that, I think, the need to eat all the time is quite intrusive on the game in terms of you needing to make sure that you're prepared for a fight or a battle or a quest, etc. Sharky, good evening. This dog. Wait, what?
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Good boy. Good boy.
So talk to talk to Lord Capon. You can find him by following the cursor. So it's going to be one of them two. So let's go to this guy first.
Henry. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I had to go that golf demo before I come on, and that seems like a massive leap. And then with booting this up now, it honestly feels like we're starting to see some showcases now.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And
Muffins?
by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So player menu, general information. The player menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It is divided into 6 sections between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you're up in the upper signpost. If you want to go directly from the game to one of the player menu sections, you can use up on the D-pad from the map, down the inventory, and then the R2 and L2 navigate between sections of the player menu. quite a lot going on here, isn't there? A lot to take in. Oof. So, categories, name, equipped items. So putting on armour has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armour will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or colf or hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Gamson under the chest armour. Padded shirt that forms a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of the armour that protects you. Okay. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you are equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Using outfits, you can create a full plate armour set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good impression. In the player tab, you can find throughout the game you'll earn perk points which you can use to improve your stats, skills and warfare capabilities. In the other tabs you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. So you've got crafting, you've got a codex. These menus are much cleaner. These menus are much like sharper and cleaner than what they were in the first game. Find something to eat for Mutt and feed him, that's optional. Get kitted out with armour and a sword and taught to Sir Hans. Oh, need the thing, don't I? Let's have that and the helmet. That's the money.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armour, grab a practice sword and come along.
I've put it on, have I not? Yeah, it's on. Right, so... equip a training sword.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armour. Good. I won't hold back. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Hang on a while.
We can deal with this dog first, actually. Right, dog. So it doesn't hold your hand, does it? So what am I going to feed this mutt? There's a cave here. following me. Weighted die? Go on then, we'll have that. Why has the music changed? I haven't stolen it, have I? So unless I've got to go hunt something like a rabbit or something for this dog. So I've got the journal. Oh, Oates. Right, okay. So, Oates is one of this guy.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
What would you swap your sausage for? Oh. Or do I risk this? Risk annoying him. I'm gonna risk it.
Hey, Oates. Didn't you notice the way Mutt was looking at you? You're lucky I called him off, but I might not be on time next time. So it would be better if you got on his right side. So give him that sausage, eh?
So that's your way, is it? Suit yourself then. Take the damn sausage since it's so important to you. But I'll remember what kind of fuller you are.
Right, let's go.
Mutt!
Get you then.
Look what I have for you.
Uh, 40 minutes. Those dogs in the way. Get out of the way.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got?
Oof.
Even work off a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. You want to wear me down like that? Come on, try again. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Good.
Deep breath.
Wrong.
Oi.
What are you doing? Cover! Nice.
Oh, that's enough.
Wait.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I?
Give me a sec.
Nothing to
I'll
it.
catch up with chat in a sec.
I'll
While
just
I'm
follow up a
concentrating on
perfect
this.
block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Why didn't you strike afterwards?
Oof. No, didn't time it right.
Good, Henry. You have to follow up with a strike.
I tried.
Sweet.
That's it.
Well,
Yeah, this feels much
you're not
better.
as good as Captain Bernard.
It still
but that
takes a bit
wasn't
getting
bad.
used to, but it
Be
feels
sure to
much
remember,
more refined.
If someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered.
Rogan, good
Where
evening,
he's
by the
not
way.
holding his weapon.
I have seen you come
You
in.
defend,
I was
and I'll
concentrating.
show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice work, Henry. Not like that. Oh, nice, Henry. Good riposte. Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself! Your first hit!
Oh, you. Shit. Oof.
Fuck me!
Ow! Kurwa!
Come on.
You knocked the stuffing out of me.
Yes.
I yield. Enough. Oh, fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oates? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
So these, depending on my response, are going to affect the said stat that's in the brackets, I think.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I wonder if these are building the backstory on, because I never finished the first game, so I don't quite know. So am I building my own backstory here, in terms of what I did? Kind of theoretically making decisions, or hypothetically making decisions I have actually made.
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Gonna go with the sword, seeing as I went with
Sword
soldier.
is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way.
Right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey?
It works. Let's go.
What was that?
Yeah, this is true, Rogan.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're in... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Oh my God, that's gonna hurt.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone. Then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pig!
That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Oof.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Shit.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott.
Good dog.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
We'll get out of the woods and find...
You're a wanted man. The air icon under the compass signals what's happening around you right now. Oh, ditch it, doesn't read in time. Right. Where's he gone? Who's there?
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints,
They'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Do you honestly think
Get
you
to
can
work.
swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about and pitch black. Will all your taunts dances blind you?
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
I'll tell you what, the graphics on this and the lighting and everything, awesome.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck! here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond,
Run! Quick! They're in front of us! Quick! Into the rocks!
Kurva! They're been into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
How's it going? They aren't coming up.
What now?
Hey?
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Hans,
Run ahead of them!
there's more of them up top.
Where's he gone? Oh.
Where now, for fuck's sake? Hey! Get over here!
I should get back to Hans.
Shit.
He didn't follow me.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way.
Where's he gone?
If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He's trying to catch up with them. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watching here. I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. The others
Oh, have I messed up here?
moving from both sides. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Go to hell! Alert! To arms!
Oh shit!
Show your stuff!
Where is he?
You can't run from me!
Balls.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Oh, that set me quite far back, that has, hasn't it?
There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled.
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Use your
You
head.
watch this side of the rock.
Careful. Stick behind me.
And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trails,
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
They could swim all the fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easy it is. And that skirmish
Now.
something about to pitch back. With all your torch dust and light. Keep out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish. Trust me. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck! They're coming here! Stand still!
yesterday.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond,
Run,
they'll be found
quick.
half dead somewhere on the bank.
They're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Got you to ribbit. Quiver! They're been into the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Shit!
Here.
Take cover!
Run ahead of them.
Right, let's not
Now, fuck's sake.
go without him this time. Oh, he's carried on this time, hasn't he? Oh, no, he hasn't.
Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Which one's you on about? This one?
He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans!
Broken his leg climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up with them.
Shit. Gone the wrong way.
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Is he?
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry!
You're a dead man!
Oh shit, don't be dead. Don't want to do that sneaky bit again. Nope. Do not let that dog die or I'm uninstalling it.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits.
Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
As if you survived that.
That fella landed with you.
Oh, he broke your fall.
You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
We won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
That was you, yeah, Bianca. That was his love interest in the start of the first game, wasn't it? Before his village was sorted.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For
Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Henry, pull yourself together. Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Nice, Andy.
Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Get him!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't
bucking with a
overdo
B.
it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
So terrible flaw. Apologies, by the way, that I'm not talking much during this stream, but there's a lot of dialogue in the game. And there's a lot of concentration needed as well. McDevie, if you are there working, which you said you were, because you were getting the drops, I hope you aren't paying too much attention to what's going on here, so you're saving some of this for yourself. I hope you aren't spoiling too much for yourself. So, terrible fall. Miraculously you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. So that is essentially a character reset right there. All the hard work you did in the first game, reset button has been hit. Yeah. Best thing to do, savour this. Don't pay too much attention to what's going on here. Just get your drops and do what you need to do, but don't spoil this for yourself, because this, so far, is absolutely stunning so far. This. So you're bleeding, go to fix your life and can even kill you. To stop the bleeding, open the inventory and apply enough bandages to all wounded parts of the body.
Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Right, let's sit here a minute. Bandage. Torso. Do I need to do more than that, do I? Yeah. Find and grab something to eat. Open your inventory and eat the food by holding down the X button. You can also eat from the pot on the stove, so let's have a butcher's here.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
No, Rogan.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
So let's have a look at the journal. Oh, splash water on yourself at the tub. So is that outside? Oh, is that the guy's body? That's not a wolf, is it? What the hell's that? The frig? She gave me a tunic, by the way. She gave me something, didn't she? Down in inventory. Let's equip that.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Let's have a look what he's got on him again. Grab the apples, drinking water, bandage. No, yeah, no, Andy. I know it's very linear for the first. I mean, I say the first 2 hours or so. I'm at the hour and a half mark already, but it is very linear up until around about approximately the 2 hour mark, and then the open world, the full open world, kind of starts. So the game saves automatically during important moments, or when you quit using the save and quit option in the menu. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some saviour snaps. So I've let out the pot. I'm not gonna. Shall I drink them, or is it saved already? I don't know. Would you not be tempted with this at the right price, Andy, or is it not your cup of tea? Because don't forget, I've got 2 copies of this, or will have 2 copies as of tomorrow, and one of them's going on eBay.
did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's
It's not on
less
Game Pass, no
lucky.
Rogan.
That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. So's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Right, I'm just going to go make a fresh drink, and then we'll crack on with these little quests, see if there's a lady. Give me about 3 to 5 minutes. Back in a bit. Right, I'm back. Where's this spade? There. Oh, it's my character's stomach rumbling.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Burying this corpse, Axel, so that it's not outside that old lady's cabin. Oops. And then I've got to go pick her some ingredients for make some medicine. So she said, behind the cabin.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Oh my god, this is such a good looking game. I did, Rogan. I did. And I played it the first day it released. In fact, I remember receiving it early. It was due out on the Tuesday, received it on the Saturday, and I played it early. And I kind of got told off. Not by the devs. But someone else kind of said something. But it was a bit janky when it came out, the first game was. It was a bit rough around the edge, it was very janky, and I got quite a way into the game. And I got to a point where it did me dirty on a save file, and I lost a load of progress.
That's it. Chamomile.
And I never went back to it. And I went back to it recently because it's had a load of patches and it's in better shape. But it's a big game, and there was not a chance that I was going to finish it in time for me to resist not wanting to get stuck into this. But then when I was reading things like, well, you didn't really need to play the first game because the second game recaps stuff anyway.
So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
And you also get like a massive character reset button, in terms of the fact that all the progress you made in the first game amounts to nothing, because of the fact that I'm back on my arse again here now with nothing to my name. I kind of didn't mind getting stuck straight into this, and it's like the difference between the first game and this, it's night and day. It's unbelievable. Because the first game was a Kickstarter thing, wasn't it? The first game was. It was a Kickstarter project with a very, very small team, but because of the success and the cult following that this game got, it kind of helped the team grow. And then they obviously committed to making a sequel, and not only that, but making it better.
Could
You know what I mean?
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it? We're from Lord von Burgov.
I can't fight both of these.
Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here sharpish and tell us who you are. Lord von Burgov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Burgov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Burgov, then we're from fucking von Burgov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Shall I try the bottom one because the number's higher? I could probably fail and then it'll break into a fight.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the rocks. It's a dangerous place. One false step, and it's a long way down.
I'll tell you what's dangerous. Pissing me off like you just did. Because it was in the rocks that we lost them yesterday. So it's kind of you to wait for us here. This'll be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy.
Oof! Get out of
Show
me,
what you're made
dickhead.
of. Shit! I can't.
You're not getting away, Pillock. Oh, the combat's so much better. Sure, I can't tell you how good the combat is. Bandage.
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're standing on your feet. My word, they worked you over good.
fought them off as best I could. I was lucky to survive at all.
2 of them, eh? No wonder then. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you all right? They didn't harm you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them.
Oh, she's going to make me do
I
it.
gave you the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right.
I'm gonna try it.
Try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Brew a healing potion. You can brew potions at the alchemy bench. Where's she gone? She go upstairs? No, she didn't.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
You can flip through the book using L1 and R1, and by pressing the triangle you can switch between the recipes and the herbarium. When you're finished reading, go back to the brewing by pressing circle.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
So am I throwing? Let's see if it tells me.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Oh shit! Wine. It was wine, wasn't it? This is mad. This is mad. You'll need wine, 2 handfuls of... How many on a handful of sage? Right, okay, so wine. I thought I saw the word wine, but we'll go with it.
If you don't remember what goes in there, so, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Oh, you have to hold.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
It's got a price to it, so you can sell it.
judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I think, Sharky, right, it was raining when I was exchanging dialogue with her in the hut. When I was kind of out of it last night. Right, am I allowed to sleep before I get rid of these corpses? Because my energy levels are down.
That decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
I'm going to sleep for a bit. What time are we on now? Are we on 6, are we? Gonna sleep, get some good sleep so I've got some rest. Then I'll get rid of these corpses.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's
This has
right.
got to be a dream, right?
I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. Could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Look at this house, you know, look at the different lighting.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is...
Let me just quickly have a look how many I've got. Because I've had a couple of streams open here. So how many trick shops I've got. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I've got, I think. And there's 9 in total. Okay. I'll keep that other stream open then, because the one I was watching on the other tab, not watching, but the one I'd got running in the background on the other tab, they stopped streaming, but there's someone else on now, so I've switched over to them. I get the feeling this is going to be a task that I'm going to be given here to take these bandits out.
How did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Brave.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Chesterfitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift.
Can we have a taxi for Sharky?
Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Death stare. Stop talking and immediately death stare at me. Have they buried these bodies? Or are the bodies still here? Or have they taken care of them whilst I've been sleeping?
Oh, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Oh, because I've got a rotten apple. I think the bodies are gone, aren't they? So, I know what I do need to do. I need to give her a spade. Where's the spade gone? Or are they taking it off me automatically? I must have had it already. Thought I got put it down. Right. Yeah, they're still showing us there. That was optional. But I haven't got the spade anymore. So I think I've missed out doing that by sleeping. I think I messed up. No, I think I've messed up there, you know.
Oh, what a day.
I'm gonna have a look at making that potion on my own without her telling me what to do, see if I can remember. Let's go back up here a minute, and then we'll get on our way. Axel, no worries buddy, thanks for stopping by. What's that there, over there? Sage.
I need something to eat.
Right, first things first. As soon as he's moaning, he's hungry again. Have 2 spoonfuls of this. Let's see if I can remember.
God's teeth, Henry! We've got to get to the castle before dark. Before dark.
Was it 2? I think it was 2.
Have we something more important to do than our vital mission from Yoks and Hanus? Have we something more important to do than our vital mission from Yoks and Hanus?
You brewed a potion, strong chamomile potion brew. Nice. There you go. Shall I make another one? So, because I had got another. In fact, I got quite a lot. I'll make one more.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Have we something more important to do than our vital mission from Yoks and Hanus?
Oh, I was supposed to put it in the. Put it in there.
God's teeth, Henry! We've got to get to the castle before dark. Have you something more important to do than our vital mission from Yoks and Hanus? Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Rattay with good news, and to do it quickly. Let's go!
Me too.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here.
Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Venom, good evening. I hope nothing happens to these pair.
Hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is
face
dead.
then on his right.
We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Flies buzzing around him. He's had shit thrown on him.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you
take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
That's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
Fight better that witch. Wench!
What I tell you, what are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing.
Oh?
Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Are you wounded?
Oh, aye. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
She's very nice.
His men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead. Jesus. Lord Constable is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right.
Hurt, don't it? A bit. At least at first. But then you get all limber and feel great. I'll give it a try. But not right now. My belly would get in the way.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Oh, shit.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Pascal is?
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, of Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Who is this Semi?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samine. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samine is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samine is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Her accent seems to be fluctuating between different things, unless it's my imagination.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks. You're not the... God bless.
So the environments are so nice. Day-night cycle going on in this as well, I think.
God, I'm bored shit. You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
Right. Let me just have a nosy. Save and exit to menu. Right, I'm going to knock it on the head there, because what I've been doing almost 3 hours. I don't know what getting involved in anything else that's quite long-winded, because I need to unwind and get ready for bed, because I'm back at work again tomorrow, but I'm off Thursday, and by the looks of it, I'll be doing more of this. Because this is absolutely epic, this is brilliant. Such a good opening. But I'm going to throw you across, pending I don't mess up here, and he isn't getting ready to finish. I'm going to throw you across to Eldritch, who is streaming some Dead by Daylight. And well, thank you all for popping in. Thanks for them who came in and just lurked because they didn't want to see too much in terms of spoilers and the intro of the game. But you're in for a treat for those that are having it. Sharky's having it for his birthday. McDevy's having it, but the postman let him down, which is gutting. I mean, this shipped for me on Friday and it didn't arrive until today, so I reckon they'd sent it to the post office for them to hold it. To be fair, but yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. But I don't want to get too engrossed in anything more now whilst I'm at this point. I'll pick up right from here on Thursday morning. But yeah, I am, yeah. So thanks again, everyone. I'm going to throw you across to Eldritch, because I can't think of any other streams that are maybe doing this. Yeah, no, I'll throw you across Eldritch, and I'll bid you good night, and I'll catch you all again on Thursday morning around about between 9:30 and 10 AM. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon.